Hey guys, Joellen here. Happy summer. Officially, this is the official Joellen summer hair. I do not care. This is my happy place out in the sunshine, a little bit of a breeze, sitting out in the back. Sorry if you can hear the dog barking because there's people out in the pool, so I don't know what he's doing. But in any case, I just wanted to bring you all together. Summertime is here, and that means that our K5 stuff looks really different, but it also means it's really hard to bring all of you together in one place to make sure everybody knows what they're doing. So I thought I would just talk to you about summer here in this video, so I apologize that it's a couple minutes long, but we're not going to see each other in one place for a little bit of time. So this summer, kids are doing silly summer Olympics every weekend through the end of August until we kick things back off in small groups on September 10th. So we've done that. We did this about 5 years ago. I think it was in 2018. It was really a huge hit. It's a lot of fun. And our whole goal is to teach the kids to focus their eyes on the race that Jesus has put before them. All summer long, there's only one memory verse. It's Hebrews 12 verses 1 through 2. And so every single week we'll do the exact same memory verse. There will still be prize weekends, all of that stuff, and we can talk about those details a little bit later. But the big thing here, on Planning Center, you will see the lesson guide. There are not small groups during the summer. It's just one big large group, and there's different times when we break into small groups for little activities and then return back to that large group. So let me kind of walk you through it. Please pull up the lesson on PCO, and that way you know exactly what we're doing. So I'm just looking at the first week. We still welcome kids into service 15 minutes prior to service starting, so there will still be a game. This weekend I just set up stations, hula hoops and Lego wall, chalkboard, that kind of, the chalkboard will be open, coloring station, just something so as they come in, we can greet them, we can say hello. This is also the first weekend that kindergartners, our new kindergartners, are coming, and so we know that can be a little crazy for them, so we're just trying to keep it a little low-key this first week. But in any case, so you have the first 15 minutes before service starts, the pre-service, and then every single week we'll do what we call an opening ceremony, and whoever the host is or the leader for that day, you will gather everyone together and you will just say, hey, welcome to Kids South Point Summer Olympics, and say in the Olympics the contestants always take an oath, and so we're going to do that every single week, and there will be a slide already made for you. The oath is very simple. It says, I promise to participate in the games with a good spirit and give it my best. Winning or losing is not most important. I will honor God with all I do. And so we'll say that every single time. We'll go right into worship, we'll go right into offering, and there will be announcements. And so that's all listed here on this form that I'm looking at. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna break the kids into groups. And it doesn't have to be by age or ability or height. And you can just break them up however you want. If you have 3 leaders in the room, you have 3 groups. If you have 4, you have 4, and so on. So everybody 1 leader per team, so you break them in that way. And then what will happen is we'll go right into our first Olympic silly competition. This week you can see the game on when you look at the lesson, it's beach ball relay. So all the kids, their teams will compete doing this relay. And what will happen is on the stage there will be buckets, 1 for each team, and then little like ball pit balls, I guess they're called. And so the host, the leader, somebody's gonna have to award points. So whoever the winning team is that wins that first relay, you might say, okay, the winning team gets 5 balls in their bucket, and you're gonna put the 5 in. But maybe you want to award a ball to a team who was showing really good teamwork, or there was a team that was really cheering each other on. So we want to reward those things and encourage them to do those things. So the system for keeping points is on the stage, colored balls, buckets, super easy. So then after that first Olympic competition, you're gonna have what's called a coach's huddle, and that's when the host just brings everybody together, and this will be like a little teaching moment. This week is an intro to everything, so there's a video about what the Olympics is. It's like a minute long, and then the host will walk through, this is our Summer Olympics. Our focus is keeping our heart turned toward Jesus, seeing the race that he has before us. You're gonna go over how they earn points, what we're gonna be doing each month, and then it's just gonna end with like, who's ready for our next Olympic game, and get the kids all excited and cheering and having a good old time. So then you move to the second competition. You can look on the lesson what that is, and then we always end we'll go back to something called a team huddle. So the competitions and the team huddles, those are led by that small group leader. Whoever that one person is or 2 people in charge of a group of kids, that's their time. So the team huddle, the host will say, okay, in our team huddle, this week we're gonna make flags. Every country in the Olympics has a flag to represent themselves. So we have pennants already made for the kids, and there'll be markers, crayons, all that stuff. You'll gather with your team on the floor, and each team will create a flag. And you guys can do it however you want. Team Jesus, Team South Point Kids Rule, whatever you guys wanna come up with, and we're gonna hang those on the wall when you come in this weekend, or whatever weekend you come in. You'll see Keith and Sue Whitehouse. They're amazing. They made us a huge set of Olympic rings that are hanging up on the wall. So we'll hang the kids' pennants, their flags around that. So that's the team huddle. And then every single week we come back to a closing ceremony. And what we'll do is we'll count out all the balls that are in the buckets. We're going to award one team the winner. You have to make sure only one team wins. We have a young adult who made us a torch, so those kids will gather together with somebody's holding the torch. It could be the leader. All the kids huddle around. We're going to grab a picture. Next week when they come in, that picture will be up on the screen for them. We'll put it on Facebook each week so the parents can see it, all of that good stuff. So we're going to encourage them to make sure that they're, good sportsmanship and team, and encourage them to come back the next week. So that is what it will look like every single week, over and over and over. And I just did it super quick. If you take a look at that lesson on Planning Center, you'll see it's much easier once you can look at what I'm saying. We'll have these printed. As far as who's the host for that night, listen, you guys are all amazing, and it's really hard in the summertime to say, hey, one person, will you be the host, will you be the host? If you guys could all just look at this lesson, then when you meet in the morning, whoever is going to say, hey, I'll take this one. And the host is really just gathering everyone together, kind of giving the directions, keeping the flow going, and they're always going to lead that coach's huddle. So it's not a big ask. I'm hoping that all of you will do that this summer and just kind of rotate through. Like I said, it's super easy. This summer, I created this very specifically because I want it to be simple for you. I want it to be simple and fun for the kids, but most of all, I want them to walk away just having this better, grander vision of Jesus in so many different ways. So they'll always be practicing the memory verse. We're always going to have that coach's huddle. We're always going to have 2 games. We're always going to award a winner at the end. Very simple, very fun, but above all about Jesus. So if you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to ask. You can ask during the huddle if we want to make things clear, if you have anything specific. But if you are serving this weekend, June 4th, do me a favor, take a couple minutes, look over the lesson, be prepared in case someone's like, man, I had a really rough night, I just can't host it tonight. Whatever it might be, just be prepared so we can all do this together. So I love you guys. I'm so thankful for you. I'm praying for each one of you specifically by name to have an amazing summer. Thank you for giving up a couple weekends of your months to help us with this. And man, I'm excited what God is going to do this weekend and all through the summer. And stay tuned. Make sure you stay connected to your text. I'm going to be sending you a couple things throughout the summer just to keep us connected with some things that are coming up. So again, I love you guys. Thank you so much. Have an awesome summer. I'll see you when you're there. Bye, guys.